So hello everyone. Welcome if you are new, welcome back if you love me. I love you too. We're going to do some really quick housekeeping. For those of you who are super new, I have no filter, okay? I'm a raw, real reader, and I care a lot more about your soul being happy and fulfilled and eternally grateful for life than I care about you loving me today, okay? So keep that in mind. I use adult language. I will talk about adult things, and anytime I use any of these decks, there may or may not be adult images in there, so just be aware of that if you're new to the channel. I also am doing an Eternally Grateful giveaway, and you can find all the information for that in the description. I did a whole video on the contents of the prize box and all of the things that are in it. Of course, there's going to be special surprises in there, but, you know, I can't tell you those. It's just extra special bonus surprises. But the video on everything that you know that's in there is linked in the description, as well as how to join, okay, and all the different perks you get for entering. So with that, I'm also going to be doing some pineapple charms for these messages, just a few. So, you know, take them as they resonate for you. All of the readings, take them as they resonate. Don't force them to fit. Check out your other placements. Come back to them and revisit them in a couple weeks or at the end of the month. See how it panned out. But for those of you who are working on your discernment or need a little bit of a spiritual bitch slap, you know, like, hey, pay attention, I am going to pull some pineapple charms, all right? There will be a separate video called 𝘗𝘗𝘗𝘕𝘌 for guidance, and that will have guidance for all of the signs. So this will just be some insight for you, and if you want guidance on how to best move through the month, right? Best mindset, best energy to be in as you're going through these things, definitely check out the 𝘗𝘗𝘗𝘕𝘌 message as well. All right, I love you. Let's get into it. All right, Gemini. Let's get into your message. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever your placements are, your strong Gemini and energy, the house in which Gemini rules for you. All right, this can give you insight into that. I am using the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. All right, and I'm doing 9-card spreads for those of you who are curious. Let's see what's going on for gems. Don't forget, guys, drop likes, leave comments, and share it out with your other Gemini placement friends so you guys can get bonus readings. Aries, Sag, and Virgo are getting them this month for their July video stats. Make sure you guys do the same so you can look forward to some bonus content in November. All right, all the September stats. We'll decide who gets bonuses in November. All right, Spirit, please. What is going on with Gemini this month? Gemini and energy, what is going on? The house in which Gemini rules, what is going on? Now, Gemini and Sag both don't have anything going on in there this month outside of normal lunar transits. But you guys have a lot of squares and challenges coming from the Pisces-Virgo polarity being integrated right now, right? You'll be getting different squares, sextiles, or trines, depending on where the placement is to your sign. But a lot of challenges with that energy. We've got your energy on the board. Give me 3 more. We've got Death on the bottom, and the Queen of Swords on top. You may be dealing with your own Aquarian energy or Scorpionic energy, especially because those two signs are naturally in square. They're both fixed signs. Pluto and Uranus might be doing a number on you too, because they're in a pretty loose, a really loose trine right now. But it's like, it's still going to be affecting your sign. Like Uranus is going to be semi-sextiling your sign. And Pluto is going to be quincunxing it. I feel like, really, we got Awakening, which is the Judgment card under Death. That's double Scorpio. That's double Pluto. See, quincunxes are wild card energies, okay? They could be wildly in your favor or fucking horrible. And look, Spirit of Swords. You could be dealing with another air sign. Right, because you've got the Queen and the Spirit, which is the King in this deck, present. I think you're juggling something that's not ideal. I think your reality is not ideal. And you're trying to, you know, pour some kind of love into it. But it might feel really stuck, or you might have some resistance. Someone who is dead set on being right or getting their way as opposed to creating peace. Sorry, my nose is going crazy right now. Yeah, you may have someone who is more interested in being right or getting their way as opposed to creating peace. If this is you, I mean, it could go both ways. And I think we had a kind of similar energy in the Divine Rebel memberships, their monthly reads for September. Because I really do feel like it can go either way with Gemini and energy. Like, take it as it resonates. If you're doing the manipulating and you're trying to get your way and you'd rather be right than have peace, and you'd rather just get your way than have peace, and you're more focused on the win, I don't think you're going to put yourself in a great position. Gemini's inside relationships, Gemini and energy inside relationships, I think you're terrified of being single. And yet, at the same time, hate being in the relationship you're in because you feel like you're missing opportunities. And that you really just need to focus on yourself, and maybe you can't. I think you're kind of torn, Gem. And that's going to be your biggest challenge, right? That's the actual X or the cross and the 9 cards. 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles reversed, 4 of Cups, 2 of Swords, Spirit of Wands is the King of Wands. I think you're between a rock and a hard place with that 2 of Swords in the center. I don't think you know which path to choose. I think a part of you is really stuck in your head wanting to break free and manifest some awesome shit. And then the other part of you, and it might be coming out as you creating fights, right? Creating arguments, trying to push yourself into being single, right? Like, maybe you don't want to break up with the person because they are good to you, you know, in some regard. Maybe you're just not truly compatible in all of the arenas or areas that longevity brings, right? Or that bring longevity. I think you might be picking fights. Or be dealing with someone who is, right? You could be dealing with someone who's picking fights. Because there's some kind of some kind of wanting to be creative and do your own thing, right? That Spirit of Wands, the King of Wands, wanting to do your own thing and be the leader of your own life and be free. But also maybe being codependent at the same time. I think what you're realizing amid all the discomfort is what you really desire, and that you have to kind of trust that you can take control of the situation. With the Devil and the Diamond, the Devil at the bottom of the Diamond, which is the value of the reading. We have the Queen of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Magician, which is your energy, and the Devil. You may, especially, like, we're talking about the Devil and it being Capricorn's energy. That's where Pluto is. We got a lot of Pluto on your reading. Your natal Pluto may be getting triggered as shit, depending on where your natal Pluto is. Especially if it's in Scorpio. Or if you're dealing with someone who's a little younger who has their Pluto in Capricorn, right? I think that I feel like either way you're arguing. I think if you're not letting up the argument, it's because you know you're right. So don't let someone gaslight you into believing that you're wrong. Like, don't forget, you're the one in control here. And when I say don't forget, I might also need to be saying acknowledge. Like, you're actually the one in control here, not whoever is trying to do the manipulating. Whoever is trying to do the manipulating is not in control. That's why they're manipulating. They're manipulating you because you are in control, and they need you to do and think and respond and react in a certain way that benefits them because they are not in control. Don't fucking forget I said that. What kind of pineapple charming have for you? I give it a great shake off camera. Let's just get a few charms. Really, sometimes I think I'm only pulling like a few charms and it literally like a whole bunch come out. It's fucking crazy. So we've got, and these are all synchronicities, so take them as they resonate, okay? We've got bowling. And guitar. So you or someone else may be musically inclined or literally play guitar. We've also got the Luna Moth. I love this charm. It's so pretty. Okay. We've got paddleball, ping pong. We've also got the Star card, Aquarian energy. Again, you might be dealing with an Aquarius. Or someone who's got strong aqua, or you've got strong Aquarian placements. Because there's nothing actually going on in Aquarius right now. We've also got the crab. So Cancerian energy. You could have a shellfish allergy. Who the fuck knows why a crab might be a synchronicity for you. You might be feeling crabby. We've also got a crown. Okay, remember to keep yours on your head. Straighten it up. Straighten it up. We've also got a red leaf. Okay. As well as the 9 of Hearts, which is the 9 of Cups. So you may be getting some kind of wish fulfillment. The 9 of Hearts is the 9 of Cups. Okay. And then we've got, as far as the beads go, we've got an A, which I'll get to in a second. We've got Aries and Leo. So you might have strong Aries placements, you may have strong Leo placements, or whomever you're dealing with might. We've got North Node, Chiron, and Eris popping off in Aries, and then we've also got Venus going off in Leo, okay, and they're doing their thing. We've got Lilith popping in and out of Leo as well. So however that's playing out for you, it might be significant. Letters, we got A. So A could be the first letter in the place that you live. It could definitely be an initial of you or someone that you are dealing with. Okay, so if those spoke to you, chances are this message is for you. Definitely let me know in the comments, especially in hindsight, as the month goes forward, if this has resonated, and even more so if you're a cross watcher, or if this made sense to you in some which way, shape, or form. And don't forget to drop likes and share it out so you guys can get your bonus messages. All right. Yeah, definitely expect arguments this month, Gemini. And remember that you're the one in control here. Do not abuse that power. Right? Humbly in control and solid in control. Don't be gaslighted or lied to. You know the fucking truth. Trust yourself. Okay? Change the way you do things. But don't be bullied. Don't get bullied by other people. Okay? Exerting their fucking selves. Trying to get their way by being a liar. No, you call them on your shit and make sure there's ramifications for it too. Like, no, you're not going to pull that shit. No. No, not acceptable. You know, not acceptable. Absolutely not. Keep them honest and in their integrity. That's the way to be. All right. Until we next meet. Bye.